Hello everybody, my name is John of JD Millinery and welcome back to my channel. So, it's my birthday week and yeah, it's my birthday week. So this week maybe was a little bit drawn towards birthday presents. So you'll know from the thumbnail what this looks like, but just want to talk a few things before I go into the actual hats. I have my very first Patreon, so thank you very much, Reggie. An official announcement, like all new patrons will come later on in the video, and a thank you at the end of the video, but I just want to, as my very first one, thank you. You get a special shout out, so thanks for supporting me on this channel. And for anybody that's interested in Patreon, links in the description box below. Number two, last week's video kind of got a little bit of it was a little bit of drama. I say a little bit of drama, it was not drama at all. Somebody was a little bit upset, I'm just trying to find the comment, about the fact I was hungover, or that I was bragging that I was hungover. I was hungover. There's no bragging about it. I wasn't pleased to be hungover. I don't really want to do this. I've already filmed this intro 6 times already, so I don't want to do this when I'm hungover, but I was, and it was fun. It wasn't fun. It was funny to watch back, so I made it a thing. So, but thank you to everybody that actually did watch that video. So that is that. Well, number 3, question of the week. So. Thank you to everybody that answered. In fact, I say thank you to everybody. One person answered, so you automatically get featured in this week's video. So last week I asked, what's your favourite material to work with? And thank you to Janice, who actually put this on 4 hours ago. So you know when I'm recording this, to saying her preference is blocking fur felt. So thank you, Janice, for that. Thank you for watching, thank you for answering, and if you want to answer this week's question of the week, it's at the end of this video. Okay, the bit that you're all here for, the hat. So as you can see, it's kind of Bowie, not David Bowie as in birthday present bow. And it's kind of all that fun and fabulous and pastel and beautiful, and it's even got these little things, can you see, at the end? Yeah. So this is a freeform piece, so no blocking, just freeform. That was it, really. Very easy, good entry level piece to make. This channel is for entertainment first and then education second, so yeah. But anyway, if you want to see how I made this, let's get started. So I'm trying to make this as beginner friendly as possible, so we're starting with a freeform sculptured piece. Here I've got a velvet padded headband from Petersham's Millinery in place on my mannequin, and they've got this in various different colours and retail from as low as £2.25. Next, I take this paper mat and I try and come up with a workable shape. The paper mat was originally designed as a table mat, and I've been dying to use this in something. When freeform sculpting, I kind of find the key is not to overthink. So just fold, pin, squeeze and pull until you find something that you like. I mean, it very rarely comes immediately, so don't be disheartened if you can't get it to work the first time. Just unpin it and try it again. I find that as you find a section that you like, pin it into place so the remainder of the mat can work with what's left without disturbing what you've already done. When you are completely happy, sew any connecting points of the mat together, as well as where the mat joins on the headband. I'd suggest trying it on first with the pins in, just to make sure it looks good on a person as opposed to a mannequin, because on a mannequin it can be hard to get proportions and scales correctly unless you've got a true to life size head. Next, I made the bow. So I laid out a metre each of veiling, crin and a complementing ribbon, and then sewed along the ribbon to hold them all together. The veiling I've used before and is from Hatter's Millinery Supplies, but the ribbon is from Peachson's Millinery and is now on sale at only 50p per metre. I then formed a bow by joining the raw ends at the back and sewing down the middle and pulling on the threads to form a bow. And then obviously wound round the centre and tied off my thread. This was then placed onto the freeform shape and the join holding the bow into place was sewn shut. So I'm not sewing the bow to the hat yet until I've finished everything. Then I can position the bow exactly how I want. And I did this at the end. I did, however, make some minor adjustments to the main base of the piece as I'd noticed some things I needed to fix. Around the edges of the base, I sewed some felted balls. So these came in a pack and matched the chenille dots on the veiling. And I just went around all the base, and this helped me give the base some additional structure without adding in a wire. And I didn't have any pattern regarding the colours, I just wanted this to be random. I got these from Daiso, where they stock a fair range of craft and sewing materials. Okay, so this is kind of what we're up to so far. I like this. This is probably not to everybody's tastes. I like this very oversized bow. I actually quite like it. So, but I know the over the top isn't necessary to everybody's tastes. The only thing I'm not too sure about is this section here, because you can see some of the loose sort of ends of the weave. Don't really know what to do with that though. I do, however, have this quill, so I'm thinking of maybe putting it like here and having it curl across somehow. I'm not sure which way. So yeah, I think maybe something like that. What do you think? Yeah, maybe that. Just want to do a quick shout out for my newest Patreon, well, my only Patreon, Reggie. So thank you very much, Reggie. Reggie signed up to my I Love What You Do tier on Patreon. All the details for Patreon for those that are interested and would like to help and support this channel will be linked in the description box below. It's people like Reggie that actually help fund this channel and makes it easier and opens more opportunities for me to do more things for you. So thank you, Reggie. So I actually went ahead and used my hair straighteners. I applied heat to the part where I wanted it to twist and bend a little. I'll be honest, I'm not very good at this, so if you have a better way of doing this, leave it in the comments down below for everyone to see. I then wanted to apply some more of the felted balls, so I wanted to put some on the quill, and initially I glued one ball to the quill and then sewn extra ones to that glued ball, which is fine for the top set as you can't sew into it because it's so thin. However, where you can sew it to the quill, I would suggest you do so. Here, as you can see, I've got 4 sets of balls along the quill, and the second one from the bottom will be used to sew onto the base of the hat. Just make sure, though, that you've got enough room in the sewing hole to sew through, or make sure you've got another hole ready to sew through, because as I was sewing this down, I was like, where am I supposed to put the stitch through this, because it's just going to come off. So just make sure you've got that second hole ready to sew. Once all that's done and you're happy with the position and placements of everything, just take a look at the bow and make sure you sew down any points needed to make the bow stand up nicely. So there you go. One beautiful handmade, hand sculpted piece, and I actually really like this. I really do like this. Now, one thing I will note is it was a bit of a... this bit still needs something. I think I'm going to like maybe close that or something. I'm not sure yet. I haven't quite figured this one out. But then again, I think it looks fine the way it is. So let me know what you think. And I need to tighten up this quill as well because it keeps flopping around like wet fish. So this week's question of the week is, if you could make a hat for anybody, dead or alive, who would you make it for? It could be anybody, any style, whatever you wanted, as fabulous as you wanted, as big as you wanted, or as small as you wanted. Who would you make that hat for? Let me know in the comments down below. Links to everything I used where I can is also in the description box below, as well as links to all my social media. And if you have got this far, well done. I'm proud of you. Thank you for helping my watch time. I also have a subscription box survey. God, that's too much. I have a survey about a subscription box service that I'm looking to put together next year, and I'm trying to figure out, what do you guys want? What do you think you want? What do you think it is? And see if that aligns with what I wanted to do. So if that is something you would like to take part in, take 3 to 5 minutes. Link is also down there as well. Well, it's my birthday week, and if you're lucky, you might get, I don't know if I can whisper in this microphone, but if you're lucky, you might get an actual bonus content video out on Friday. So look out for that. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye.